All right. Hello, guys. This is your Bill Estate Agent, and I'm here with another episode of my Shop Local series. And today I've got an awesome guest. She is a longtime friend of the Hobans, but she has started something in the last year or so that you've probably seen around Roswell, and I'm going to let her tell you about it. This is Teresa Schulte with Gussied Up Flower Trucks. Hey, Teresa.
Hi, Bill. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. This is really exciting because Teresa was, and she still is a teacher, and she taught one of our daughters in preschool. But she has opened this flower truck that has really kind of taken Canton Street by storm. Everyone loves it. Everyone knows Teresa and sees her all over. And so, Teresa, tell us about your new business venture and Gussied Up Flower Truck.
So I started the business about almost a year ago. February 12th is when we launched.
It's hard to believe.
I know. And I had just got my master's in special education, and I was teaching throughout COVID. And I wasn't very happy teaching. It wasn't filling my bucket. So I needed to find something to do that was going to bring me some joy. And I had read this book, and it said, what do you love to do, and what are you good at? And it was really hard to come up with a list of things that you love to do because, that you might be good at. You're good at a lot of things, but do you love it? You know, it's like
Right.
I'm good at organizing or I'm good at cleaning. Do I love it? No. But the one thing that stood out to me the most was gardening. And I've always loved to garden. I've always had vegetable gardens. And I've always grown my own, but never really grew flowers. And so I got to thinking about my friend who started this flower business down in Dothan, Alabama, and I'd been following her, and I thought, oh my gosh, that'd be the dream job. That would be so awesome. So I reached out to her, and I thought, I need to do that in Roswell. We need a bougie little flower truck in Roswell. It's just going to it's going to go by storm. It's going to hit by storm. And when I reached out to her, she said, I'm selling it. And I was like, what?
Man.
If I didn't reach out to her that day, it would have been gone 4 days later. I said, I'm coming to get it. And
Yeah.
I drove down in December and picked up that little flower truck.
That gives me chills.
It still gives me chills when I say the story
Right.
because the timing was just meant to be. And then everything else just kind of fell into place because I had to build a cooler to store the flowers, and I met somebody that's a master framer. Whenever I just said anything, it just fell out of the sky, and it was just so meant to be.
That's awesome. Well, and so I know we've seen you up and down Canton Street and gotten to get some beautiful bouquets from you. What is when you started doing it? What were you thinking? What did you think would be your target market? Just Canton Street primarily, and other areas like that?
When I first started, I thought, what in the heck did I just do? Because
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I just bought a flower truck.
Well,
and
everyone loves the truck.
I don't know what I'm doing, but things just naturally fell into place. And I
Yeah.
reached out to a couple local businesses because I thought that the truck would fit in very well in Roswell. So I talked to Meredith, your wife, and she's like, well, do you know who this is? Or do you know this person? And I've known Judy Rayford for a number of years. We asked if we could park at her facility. We park at Ips. We've parked at Gate City, all around Canton Street. We've been up and down.
And I think that's what's so cool about the concept is you're not a one-stop shop. Like, you can go where the crowds are, which is really great for Roswell because we're always having festivals. We're always having things that are maybe in certain areas of the historic district or Canton Street or wherever, and you're able to be there and meet up with the people where you're not trying to draw people to just one location necessily. So
Right.
I think that's
we can go. We like to scatter joy all over town. That's what we call it. We do.
Well, and then you were telling me, so you're all over Canton Street, but then you're also able to kind of go up to some other areas like Avalon and Halcyon from time to time as well, right?
We do a lot of the live, work, play where the community goes to just to just stand on the sidewalk and sell some flowers if somebody has a dinner party and they think, oh, and it's really unique because you get to pick out your own flowers.
Yeah.
So a lot of people might not like carnations or might not like roses, but you get to pick the flowers.
You're building your own bouquet.
And there's a creative outlet that comes with that. And I tell most of my customers, I'm like, if you don't like what you picked, you just put it right back in the bucket and you start again. So, you can pick different things and put it together. And if you don't like it, you just put them back and try again.
Well, I think what I love about that is, I mean, that's what makes our whole area so, like, people are like, why do you love Roswell so much? Or why do you love Alpharetta so much in different areas? And it's those little touches that people don't have everywhere. And it makes it special walking down the street and all of a sudden, even whether you're buying that day or not, just to see it out on the street and know that it's an option, and it kind of gives additional character to the neighborhood.
It does.
Which is, from a real estate point of view, is a great sell. Like, we have these great, just neat touches that that help define the area and make it special. So thank you for that.
Of course. I love it. I love getting to do it.
Well, and then tell me a little bit too, because I bet, and we touched on this, I think, but you can also go to corporate events. So companies will call and say, hey, could you come to our annual party or gathering? We'd love to give our employees flowers.
Well, we do, and we can work with almost any budget because there's different flowers that are less expensive and some that are more expensive. But if you have, let's say, 200 employees and you want to give them all a $10 bouquet, we can work with any budget that you have. We can even make pre-made ones that we can hand out, because a lot of the gentlemen don't like to pick out the bouquets. They're like, that one will be just fine. They'll just pick out one that we've already made.
Yeah.
But the ladies really love the creative aspect of it.
Well, and I'm guessing that this next week's going to be a big week for you guys.
Ooh, I'm hoping to make it through Valentine's Day.
All right.
We're going over to Roswell High School. We do a lot of teacher appreciation events too. We're going to hand out flowers to all of their staff and students on Valentine's Day. And we have about 4 events that day that we're going to be scattering some joy all over town.
That is awesome. Can people call you ahead and say, hey, where are you going to be? They
can, or we post it on our social media pages too, where we're going to be. I'm the director of that, so it's not always timely, but I'm working on that.
All right. Well, and so I guess that was my next question is, how can we find you? And I guess that's the best way. Is
yes, you can find me on social media, or my website is www.gussiedupflowertruck.com.
All right. And then on Instagram?
On Instagram, it's Gussiedupflowertruck.
All right. So we'll be sure and post that and any other information you want. So anything else you want to share? What's your favorite event to do? Like, do you do wedding showers and bridal showers?
We've done wedding showers. We've done bridal showers. I try to stay away from the weddings and the funerals because I like to be where joyous occasions are.
Yeah, sure.
But we'll do birthday parties. We do, we pretty much do anything that people want us to do. We enjoy getting to do it. It's really a lot of fun.
Well, I am so excited for you, and
Thank you.
I love always getting to just see you in general. But I really appreciate you coming in and
of course.
meeting with us. And look for Teresa on her Gussied Up Flower Truck website.
Yes.
And
do not get your Valentine's bouquet at the grocery store.
There you go. All right. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
And as a parting gift for joining me today, you get a Bill Estate swag set. So you're going to be extra cool next time you're on Canton Street.
Oh, yes, I will. Be just in time for the beer festival coming up in March.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, I do look great highlighted behind the golden ale. So, all right. Well, until next time, guys, this is your Bill Estate agent and
Teresa Schulte with Gussied Up Flower Truck.
all right.
Thank you.
Thanks.